Happy Pride Month, my lovers. Happy 2019 Pride. I have been so overwhelmed and so amazed at how many brands and different stores and everything I see are more Pride acceptance. They're honoring Pride. They're doing Pride lines. I absolutely love it. It's so exciting and it's just finally we've come so far. I did this look for you guys today. It's a little rainbow look. I was just playing around with makeup, but I had a lot of fun doing it. If you want to see more looks like this, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know what you think or what you guys want to see more of. But I really like this look. I had so much fun. So if my wife decides to take me anywhere for Pride, I will be wearing this out. But we'll see. We have a child now, so we hardly go out anywhere. But I'm just super happy and happy Pride again. And if you like what you see, keep on watching. I have a little friend that came to visit us today. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going to start off with priming my eyes. With the flat concealer brush, we're going to spread the product. And for the concealer to conceal my eyes, I use the Shape Tape in the color Light Sand, because this one's wider than the concealer that I use under my eyes, and I want a really white base so the colors could pop. Don't drag, pat it on your eye. I know sometimes I have a tendency that I just want to spread the product. To pull a product, but you want to tap it in so that it's nice and smooth. Okay, to start with, we're going to use the I Love Sarai ColourPop collaboration, and this is in the color Arriba. It's the brightest one. I don't have a red eyeshadow, so I thought this one would be perfect to use as the red eyeshadow, and we're going to use this on the top as like if I were to be putting my transition shade, it's going to be this color. So we're just gonna, it's okay if it's messy. And try not to put too much, because we're going to blend it out right now, and you'll see if you put too much. And then with my blending brush, I'm just going to blend it out. So then with the makeup wipey, we're going to clean up underneath. And we want to clean up the lid and just make it a really nice sharp line. Cleaned up as possible. We're going to again get my concealer, and we're going to use a smaller angled brush like this so we can get a cleaner line. And we're just going to clean it up. So now that we have the concealer and we've lined it how we want it, we're going to go ahead and place underneath the colors of the rainbow, starting with orange, since this is already, we already have red. Okay, so orange, I'm going to use the Morphe 35M palette, and I'm going to use this really pretty orange right here, okay? It's a matte color. And I'm going to get a packing brush, the other side of the Anastasia brushes, and it's this little packing brush right here. And we're going to pack in the orange. And you want to pat it, not swipe it, because we want that pigment. And after that, we're gonna use yellow. And for the yellow, the brightest yellow I could find, or the prettiest yellow I could find, is from my Anastasia palette, the Subculture. And it's gonna be this, like, it's called Edge, but it's kind of the brightest yellow I have. So with another packing brush, clean packing brush, we're gonna pack the yellow in and blend it in with the orange. Next up is green, and I wanted to use a light green. I only have dark greens, but I'm gonna mix this lime green with this like darker matte green. I'm gonna mix those two to get the green that I want. And then we're gonna use another packing brush. Mix those two from the 35M palette. And we're gonna pack that color in next. Yeah, that's pretty. Don't worry, we're gonna clean it up again. Use more concealer, but I think I like how it's coming out. And it'll be all, I think that came out pretty. Next is blue. So from here on out, I wanted to go sparkly since all this is really matte. So we're gonna do the blue sparkly from the Jacklyn Hill palette that I have. And we're gonna use this bright blue. And for this one, it's a little more tricky because it is a glitter, and with a regular brush, a dry brush, it's not gonna work. So I'm gonna get a defined brush right here and then just pack it in. Just fix the green a little bit so it's still popping, 'cause for some reason it wasn't showing. So after that, it's purple, and I'm going to use this lighter purple shade from the 35M palette, this glittery one, next. And again, I'm going to get a smaller defined brush, like this one, and I'm gonna pack that color on. So the next color after the purple, I'm gonna use the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow. And it's from, and it's called, this one is the Sea Siren. And I'm just gonna place this with the same head of the eyeshadow in the inner corner. And it just makes it really pop. Clean up the bottom portion of my eye. Ever so carefully because we want it as neat as possible. We're going to use a lot of concealer, so I'm going to reapply the Tarte Shape Tape on the bottom half of my lid. Okay. Then we're going to, with the angled brush, just clean it. Alright, so now that we have it cleaned up, with another packing brush, we're going to get, I want to get it the whitest shimmer shade, so I'm probably going to use, I'm going to use this first shade in the Jacklyn Hill palette. And I'm using the concealer brush just because of the tip, so I can just focus it where it needs to go. She wants to be part of the tutorial. Jacklyn. Alright, so next we're going to use black eyeliner. And we're going to, this is going to be thin on the inside, and then we're going to pull it out. And I like to start at the tip of my eye and then pull it up. eyeliner dry before you clean it up and make it how you want it, because right now it's looking crazy. So I'm gonna let it dry. While I'm letting this eye dry, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye with up to eyeliner, and then we'll continue. I'm gonna put my lashes on next. That's the eye look with the lashes. So now let's continue with foundation and makeup. I always take my earrings off because you have, I always put my foundation on my ears. I don't want to look crazy and have like white ears and then really tan face. So take off your jewelry if you're wearing jewelry. And I have this new blender, I don't know what it's called. And it has, one is the silicone side and the other side is like felt material. So I kind of like it. I tried it the other day and I was really feeling it because I put my foundation on the silicone side and it doesn't absorb nothing, so basically you're not wasting product, and it applies like butter. Then I use the felt side, and that's when I start working it in. But I feel like it gave me a really pretty airbrush finish. And I'm using the Fit Me, a new foundation, the matte poreless from Fit Me, and it's soft tan bronze by Maybelline, and it's 228. This is what it looks. I feel like it made my skin look very airbrushed with this little silicone pad, but you can use your beauty blender if you like. I'm going to use a beauty blender to do my under eye. So next, to use my under eye, I'm using the Age Rewind. This is my favorite drugstore concealer. And it's the color Neutralizer. Blender is damp. That'll help spread the product. And then we're just going to dab it in with the beauty blender. Next, and this is the L'Oreal Paris Hydra Perfect, and it's the color translucent, and it's 916. Next I'm going to contour. So while I'm baking, I'm going to contour. So if I have any fallout or I don't like it, I can just reapply. And I'm going to use a light contour because I don't feel like being really bronzy. All right, perfect. Now we're gonna brush away all my baking. So once you brush off all that baking, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm gonna use the 35M palette, and I'm gonna use this brown shade. I really love it. Ever since I've done my hair lighter, I love it. Actually, yes, let's do highlight first and then we'll do blush. I am living for this look. I am living. All right, so for the highlight, I'm gonna use my BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight 6 color palette, and I'm going to use Glow. It's this more pearl color with a hint of gold. We're going to use that on my cheeks. And if you want it more defined, you can spray it. Once you put it on your brush, spray the brush and it'll come out more, but honestly I think this looks so pretty without without any Fix Plus or anything. Any setting spray. Okay, now we're gonna put a little bit of blush. So I'm looking a little pale, whatever. We're gonna use blush, and we're gonna use my Morphe 9B palette. Again, it comes with all these 9 shades. And I kind of just want it peachy. I don't want to go too crazy since we already have. So I'm gonna use this top one right here. Just to give me a little flush. And then we're just gonna set it all with my skincare facial spray. Finish off the look. I'm just going to apply my bottom lash. Okay, and finally we're going to use ColourPop Dreamy for our matte. It's really nudie, but I think it's a perfect color for some drama.